Good morning to you guys from rainy and autumn Vorkuta city. Our journey here is over, but my northern journey is not over yet. So today we are leaving, but I think we will come back to Vorkuta one day. This building wishes us a happy journey. It is Vorkuta's railway terminal, and we're going to go to the city with very beautiful name, Labytnangi.
Уважаемые пассажиры, вход является посадка на пассажирский поезд номер 643 с сообщением Воркута, Лабытнанге. Отправление встретим на пути перрона в 9 часов 15 минут.
This is extreme departure. There's no way around, so we have to just cross in the middle of this train. This is my luggage. I think this is the train we should board into. What a beautiful travel destination, guys. Vorkuta, Labytnangi. Guys, this is the shortest train I ever seen. It only has 3 cars and one is for male. That's it. Few last words about Vorkuta city that I want to share with you guys. When I arrived here, I did not expect much, to be honest, but this town will be forever in my memory because it's just beyond expectation, guys. I did not expect much when I arrived here, but I met local guys. I attended local wedding. I explored ghost towns. I ate Nordic cuisine. Overall, it's such a unique and crazy experience I had here. And the more I travel in Russia and the more I explore different regions of my country, I see how diverse and how interesting it could be. So today, I'm taking you to a new epic destination. So let's board our train. This road we're traveling on today is part of the so-called Dead Road built during Stalin's time. This project was called 501 construction. It's a huge railway line similar to the BAM or Trans-Siberian Railway, but it is located in the far north of Russia. This project was never completed, but part of this road is in operation today. This is the section from the Chum station. It's a little south of Vorkuta to the Labytnangi station, the place where I'm heading today. People usually do not travel here only if they have to. It's a very rare traveling destination, guys. Here on the train I see only men who work in Russian North. For example, they work shifts in oil and gas industry, or I saw a few local people and just myself, a blogger. Nature of tundra is really fascinating though. I see some small rivers and lakes and then just hills and vast lands and colorful grass. It is very, very beautiful. I just want to remind you guys that Vorkuta does not connect to the mainland of Russia with road, as well as Labytnangi region too. It is dead end of Russia basically, so remote area. So you can get here only by the railway or by air. So local railways play a major role in local life. Construction work began in the spring of 1949. The implementation of this project affected the lives of a huge number of people. Gulag prisoners who were brought from different parts of USSR work here. There were camps where people lived along the entire length of the railway. After construction stopped, some returned home, some were sent to other camps in the country, and some stayed here forever. He's a real northern boy, aren't you? Are you a northern doggy? Yes? Yes? Oh, he has such a beautiful eyes. How do you call this part of the train in English? I don't know. So they disconnected the electric car from the other train. Look how tiny it is, guys. Just amazing. And I think one local doggy is traveling with us. If I will tell you guys that the weather here is gloomy, windy and wet, you should believe me, because it is. It's freaking cold. I need to get along with local dogs. They are cute. I guess this is the point where we changed the direction, because our electric car was from one side of the train, and now they brought us a new electric car, so we're going to different direction now. The construction of this road was very difficult. The road is located in permafrost conditions, which is why some sections of the road went in waves. People worked in conditions of a 9 months winter, where the sun appears only 2 hours a day in winter. Insects in tundra, swamps, dampness and malnutrition caused many diseases. Sorry guys, it's maybe very windy here, but it's very interesting. We just stopped at a small settlement called Yeletskaya. Look at the local tundra mobiles. Sorry, maybe my face is a bit not nice anymore because I slept for 1 hour or so. Куда вы?
Мы из города Vorkuta.
А, вы из Воркуты?
Да.
Ну, отлично, Воркута, вот.
Да.
Я у вас неделю была вообще.
Поселки все объездили?
Да, почти местной стала. Мне серьезно понравилось.
Да? Так вы приедете с Москвы к нам?
Да. А куда вы едете?
Мы едем на работу.
А где вы работаете?
В Labytnangi.
Что там делаете?
А мы кабеля сворачиваем. Провода.
А, типа электричество?
Чтоб связь была.
Круто. About 1,500 kilometers of the Transpolar Railway line were supposed to connect the European part of the country with the Yenisei River. The last station was called Igarka. It is not far from the city of Norilsk. However, the grandiose project was closed after Stalin's death. The road was called dead after the construction was closed. Perhaps it is called so because several thousand people from the Gulag died here, or because this road was not in demand. Despite the fact that this journey has a dark history, this section of the railway in Russia is the most beautiful I have ever seen, even better than the Trans-Siberian Railway. The route runs along the northern rivers Yelets and Sob and through the ridges of the polar mountains of the Urals. This is a real National Geographic show because I saw a settlement of the indigenous people living in tents and real reindeers running across the tundra. This road is also interesting because by train
you cross the border between Europe and Asia, which runs along the border of the Ural Mountains.
Now we arrived to the famous station called Kharp. In local language it means polar lights. Very beautiful, isn't it? And it's famous because here one of the most terrifying Russian prison locates. And from the beginning my plan was actually to stop here, but unfortunately I couldn't find any place to stay in the city, so we're going further. We're going to go to Labytnangi. We arrived to Labytnangi. I really did not expect that this journey would be so beautiful, guys. I thought we would see some tundras and some hills, but we literally saw epic mountains and we saw wild reindeers, guys, in a wild nature. This train cost only $20 US, but it's fully like National Geographic. I tell you guys, I highly recommend this trip. And let me show you my humble house for 3 days. Actually, it's not very humble. It's a bit pricey. You know what? Because when I was searching for hotel in Labytnangi, it was fully booked, guys. I called maybe 4 or 5 different places, and they told me like, sorry girl, we cannot help you, all is fully booked. It's because this town is very small, and a lot of workers, they go to work to the north on shifts on the oil and gas industry. So it's like they have to depart to their job, basically. So they have a lot of workers staying in this town. That's why it's so hard to find accommodation here. So I have to book entire like apartment kind of hotel. It's a bit pricey, but it's very nice as well. So I will enjoy my stay in beautiful city of Labytnangi. I still cannot really believe that I'm that far away from Moscow and I'm that far away in the north of Russia, you know? Yeah, it's incredible. And also, fun story, when I was trying to book this accommodation, I called to this hotel, and then they have a hostel at the first level at their building, and one bed cost only 1,000 rubles, which is like $12. And I was like, can I book it? And then they told me like, oh no, we are fully booked. We're occupied by these hard-working men who work in the north, like a shift workers. And I was like, okay, so can I book? And then they said no. They said we cannot put you in one room with those men. And then when I just arrived here, I just understood what they meant. The man just like a real Russian working man, you know. Labytnangi looks pretty cool, by the way. It's like illumination everywhere and pretty strong wind, guys. It is cold, it is cold. I found Arctic, Northern, Polar Pitorочка. Look at this, guys. Pretty nice Pitorочка. Same as it would be in Moscow. Pretty nice. This is my Northern Pitorочка shopping cart. Let's see what I've got. Bottle of water. Small borscht. It's very tiny, by the way. So then nice bread. Then berries drink, morse. Butter, cheese, eggs, milk. Then 2 bakeries, and also I've got 4 of these. These are cottage cheese dessert. So let's see how much I will pay for it in a northern supermarket in Russia. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this vlog. We made it successfully together to Labytnangi, which is so amazing. And if you want to follow me on my northern crazy Russian adventures, please follow my channel. And if you want to learn more about Lisa the Russian, you can go and watch previous videos on my channel because I have a lot of them. Please consider to become my sponsor. It's very important for me. You can find links down below to my Patreon, or also you can subscribe to YouTube sponsorship program or send me one-time donations. We super thank you. So thank you so much, guys, for staying with me until the very end of this video, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye bye.